What up? What up? What up? For anybody that joined my live, I have to restart it again. It's the third time trying it. You know, still kind of discombobulated from watching such a crazy game. uh, but we gonna get it right this time. Um, man, that was a crazy overtime game. I mean, I'm shocked. I am surprised for real. I mean, first of all, Mac Jones is playing lights out. Um, and I had the Rams winning this game. I mean, all right, so there's a lot to unpack. First of all, LA fans, it, when it comes to football, y'all trash. I'm sorry. Love LA. I mean, I'm all Commanders because that's where I'm from. But come on, man. When you go to SoFi Stadium, there are more San Francisco fans than Los Angeles Rams fans. So it's like, oh my goodness. It's terrible. How could the Rams even? It's like a morale killer. But I'm sure they're used to it. It's been going on for a few years now, ever since we built the stadium. And I hear from a lot of fans that say, "Oh, we're only like that because the Rams left us, so we never had a team for so long." And I don't buy that excuse. Y'all got a team now. This is your soil. Cheer for the Rams. Stop cheering for the 49ers. And oh, they got diehard Raiders fans here too. I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't know, man. At least with the Dodgers, they'll never cheer for the San Francisco Giants. You know what I mean? They will fight for the Dodgers. So, um, anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. Now back to the game. Uh, I'm shocked. I didn't expect a blowout by the Rams, but I thought this would be an easy win. The 49ers have nobody from their core starting team. No Brock Purdy. Let's start with that, right? The head of the offense, right? No Brock Purdy, no George Kittle, no Brandon Ayuk. Deebo Samuels is gone. They basically just got Christian McCaffrey and Mac Jones, and they're 4-1. They're 4-1, and Mac Jones is playing lights out. Isn't that crazy? He threw for over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Let's pull that up here. Let's see his official numbers. 33 for 49, 342 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I mean, I always said the 49ers was a plug-and-play offense. Anybody can do well, but they don't have anybody. No Ayuk, no Kittle, no Samuels, no Purdy. Which, I mean, okay, so when we're talking about plug-and-play, let's backtrack. I'm talking about any quarterback can go in there and do well as long as you don't make mistakes. I said that in a lot of my previous videos. But not to mention they lost the anchor of their defense, Nick Bosa. Like literally all the main players are out, except for McCaffrey. And you put Mac Jones in there, and they're 4-1. They're 4-1. Do you think there's a quarterback controversy? I do. I do. And if I were you, I would keep going with the hot hand. Not that Purdy played bad. He keeps getting hurt. Good thing he got his money. Can you imagine if he kept getting hurt again this year before his contracts got settled? They wouldn't have paid him. But this is Mac Jones' team. Am I jumping the gun after 5 weeks? I don't know. I think this is Mac Jones' team. And if it isn't, it's definitely going to be a controversy. I don't even think they're going to play Purdy next week if he rests from his toe. But he already re-aggravated it, so they're not in a rush. Because Mac Jones is winning without the people we expected him to win with. And Christian McCaffrey definitely put in a lot of work for sure. But it's just unbelievable. So the 49ers are playing great. They won the game. And I don't want to take any credit away from them. But the Rams shot themselves in the foot. They shot themselves in the foot. To me, the most important play was that fumble with 1 minute left at like the 2-yard line that would have put the Rams ahead. He fumbled. He fumbled. But there are a lot of things, critical mistakes. Williams scored a touchdown, extra point blocked. Going for it 4th and 1 in overtime from the 11-yard line instead of just going for the field goal. And they lost the game because of that. I mean, this was the most entertaining game, even though there were so many mistakes. But this was so competitive. I mean, let's look at the stats. Okay, before I get to the mistake, I should have pulled that up before I got to the mistakes. Let's do that. Let's pull up some numbers here. I mean, they're identical. 26 final score, 23, basically by 3 points. 27 first downs, even. Look at the passing yards, 333, 378, 74 rushing yards, 78 rushing yards. But look at the bottom part, 2 turnovers. And that fumble with 1 minute left at the damn near the San Francisco's goal line. That was, to me, that was the final straw. That was the final straw. I just feel like the morale is so down, and they fought their way back. They still managed to survive. But guess what? It looks like Sean McVay doesn't trust his kicker. He had a bad kickoff, missed 2 field goals. He didn't want to kick it, but at the 11-yard line, I could see if you didn't want him to kick a 50-yarder. But at the 11-yard line, going for it 4th and 1, something ain't adding up. And I'm not going to say something. McVay took too many risks. And I think the Rams shot themselves in the foot. But I'm saying that in a way that's not taking away credit from Mac Jones and Kyle Shanahan's management of the team, of the players that they have. Because they are winning. They are 4-1, people. I don't know if this is going to last. In my honest opinion, I don't think it will. But I do know Mac Jones could take Brock Purdy's spot. I absolutely believe, even though they might not even talk about it, I feel like a quarterback controversy is brewing. The only problem is they just gave Purdy all that money. And my main argument against Purdy was anybody can play in that offense because it's a plug-and-play offense. But guess what? No Kittle, no Ayuk, Debo gone. And Mac Jones is still winning. Against the Rams, who in my opinion, aside from the Eagles and the Green Bay, are one of the most, and the Lions, are one of the most well-rounded teams in the NFC. I mean, I named Green Bay, the Lions, and the Eagles. They're solid. Green Bay still has something to prove, but as far as the Eagles and the Lions, they're just rolling through the season right now. But guess who's always going to be in the mix? The Rams, which is why I picked them to win this game. They got everybody. And Stafford is playing at a high level, which he always does. Let's pull up his numbers here. I mean, 33 for 47, 389 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He came to play. He always does. He's been playing at a high level his whole career. The problem is the Rams shot themselves in the foot. They had plenty of times to win. The fumble was the worst, but also not going for a field goal at 11-yard line to tie it. And San Fran's defense held up. They played when it mattered. This wasn't a shootout. 23-26, that's not a shootout. So I'm shocked about the 49ers. Is this sustainable? We'll see. I don't think it is, but I think Brock Purdy's in trouble. I hope I'm not overreacting. I think Brock Purdy's in trouble. Um, and as far as the Ram goes, I think they'll bounce back from this. I think they're a well-rounded team. They're all veterans. They know what they're doing. McVay's a Super Bowl champion. He has that one up over Kyle Shanahan. They're a solid team. They always seem to be in the mix. Their defense and their offense always seems to do what they got to do to win. This is just a bad game. But in the long run, I do think they'll go further than the 49ers just because I think the injuries will catch up to them. But we got to look out for the 49ers. They are still getting it done. They are still getting it done. And in my opinion, like I said, after the Lions, the Packers, and the Eagles, I feel like the Rams are up there. I feel like the Rams are up there. Yes, we got my Commanders, but I got to see how Jaden does when he comes back, and our defense is still questionable. I'm always going to root for the Commanders and say they're going to go to the Super Bowl. That's how it is. But if we're speaking realistically, those are the top 4 teams in the NFC: Eagles, Lions, Packers, and Rams. So this was a horrible decisions made by the coach, maybe because he doesn't trust his kicker as far as not kicking it, and also critical mistakes like the fumble. You know, that's the main reason why they lost. But again, I'm not taking away from what the 49ers did. So congratulations to them. They're 4-1. The Rams fall to 3-2, and we'll see what happens. But it was a great game. I love football, man. That's what it's all about. You never know what's going to happen. It's any given Sunday. So hope y'all have a good weekend. I might stream tomorrow. I already got the recap. Check out the recaps of my previous video. Maybe, we could talk more about Shadurs or whatever. No, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I pretty much got the stream thing down, I think. We can go from there. But thank y'all for watching, and enjoy your weekend this week. I know it's starting to cool off in some states, and I'll see y'all later.